Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for the thumbs up. How are you doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are around the world? Hope you are enjoying this moment, and thank you so much for coming into this space with me on the live YouTube. Whew, never enough time, right? Wow. It's been a very interesting couple of hours. I did not think I would be spending my time exactly in this way, but it's been very productive. I'm drinking this Fit Aid, taking a break from Celsius today. Notice your breath, notice your heartbeats. And no, I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. I need some sponsorships. Bring them in, bring them in. Notice your breath, notice your heartbeats. I'm actually going to grab another shirt because I'm getting a little chilly and my heat is way too loud. I'm great, Jeffrey. How are you? So notice that breath, notice that heartbeat, and I am going to grab a sweatshirt. I'm back. I'm back. What's up? What's up? Oh, getting some eucalyptus on me here. Oh, it's just so opening for our respiration. So the theme of today's class, I love life, by the way. I love life as you love life. I honor your deepest creation in this life. And I encourage you to love yourself and be yourself for the highest good. We've been talking a lot about good lately and embracing our good. And today the theme is that we are tuning forks. What is a tuning fork? Some of you might not even know. So while I'm talking, please continue to pay attention to your breath and to your heartbeat. So I like to compare our bodies to water. And so does Chinese medicine, Chinese philosophy. All the all the elements, water, fire, metal, earth, all of that. So you think about clean water, how it's better for you. And you think about still water and turbulent water and all the different kinds of water that we can have, right? Well, the tuning fork is a vibration. Everything is vibration. We're working on our natural vibrations. And the natural vibrations are very clear. They have specific wavelengths. Distorted vibrations, on the other hand, are like a knot. They're like the vibration is in a knot, and it causes confusion, it causes lack of clarity, and it causes ego interrupters. I just coined that term, ego interrupters. So, real fear is, an emotion that we have to feel sometimes. Real anger is an emotion that we can fuel us, our frustrations can fuel us. However, there are some ego feelings that are distortions in our vibrations. So if someone lies to us and that makes us scared, then you see that lie was a distortion of a wavelength. The truth wavelength is nice and clear. They throw that lie at you, and then it gets wrapped into this fear energy, and it causes this whole distorted situation that is not one with your spirit. Trauma causes all these distorted wavelengths in our body that, you know, it's not that they're all unnatural, but unless we release that distorted vibration that's messing with our natural vibrations of being in the moment, then we don't have those beautiful waves that are easy to ride. So, sometimes you're around people and you're like, oh my God, that person has such good energy. What you're experiencing is a clear wave that you can ride. When someone's got chaotic energy or negative energy, what you're experiencing is distorted waves that you don't want to get into because they might drown you, right? So today we're going to explore how we are those tuning forks. We are the waves that of energy that everyone around us is riding if we get in touch with them. They're riding on our thoughts, they're riding on our energy, and we're riding on theirs. Now, of course, we can choose to just kind of stay in our own bubbles and not be involved in anyone else's energy. But people who have studied our energy fields say that it goes out 5 to 6 feet. So when we're socially distancing, we're cool. We're not riding each other's waves. But we might need to. We might need to be in each other's waves in order to balance out. Because I might have a clear wavelength that you need to experience to balance out one of your distortions, and you might have a clear wavelength that I might need to ride in order to balance out some of my distortions. And we're not really meant to be isolated in this world. So when we're around each other, we naturally tune each other to whatever natural vibration we've figured out in our field. We're all working on it. Now, it's true that I might not find any vibration in you that is better, that is more clear than a vibration in me. That's possible. But the thing is that we're all working out so much issues from our childhood, from life, from overstimulations here and there, that there's a pretty good chance that even if someone's really messed up, they still might have a vibration right that I don't have right, you know? I mean, we're all messed up, right? So that can be confusing because you're like, well, I like being around this person, but then they bring me to all this chaos, right? So then you take that person by. small doses. And you hope and pray that whatever is distorting their vibrations can be worked out because of all the beautiful vibrations that you experience with them also. But those one or two big distortions can be too much, can feel like a vacuum that pulls us out of our natural vibration, like a tornado, like a whirlpool. So, the more we're aware of our own vibrations and being the tuning forks that we are for everyone else, I think it helps us to be more accountable for actually doing our practice and realizing that, well, if we do our Qigong every day, not only are we helping ourselves, but we are helping everyone around us. And that's a really good thing, right? I want an applause. I want an applause for that. Can we get an applause? Can we get an applause? Let's turn the sound down a little bit. And thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. That was a small applause. Good enough. So let's notice our breath, notice our heartbeats. What is it that you need today? What do you need at a class today? Ask yourself that. Wherever you feel pain, there are distorted wavelengths going on because they even use actual tuning forks. Now, I never even told you what a tuning fork was. Do I have one to show you? Hold on. Goodness gracious, I should have it ready and prepared. What's wrong with me? What's right with me, though? Okay. Well, next time. Anyway, it looks like a little fork. Like it forks out like this, and it's got a metal end, and it looks like a field goal or something, and you bang it on something, and then it vibrates to a certain pitch. And so that pitch is a specific frequency. And so we used it in like the a cappella group I was in college to get the right note to start the songs with. And healing sound therapy bath tuning forks remind your body that this is a wavelength that you can have to clarify the confusion in your body and kind of encourage the natural wavelengths to start vibrating at that natural frequency again. And just vibrating those natural vibrations at that natural frequency will automatically like untie the knot of the distorted frequencies, so those will just kind of drop to the wayside. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to come back with all of those different beliefs and thoughts that you have that are like knots in your stomach, but at least temporarily you can experience a vibration that's more natural. And that's what the Bach flower essences do, y'all. This is a blend I made for my kitty cat, but I can use it also if I don't have mine on hand because it has a lot of wonderful vibrations of it has the rescue remedy in it, which is a Bach flower essence blend. Um, and I know flower essences, you're thinking it smells, but it's actually just like a tuning fork. It just has a vibration of the essence of the different flowers that just remind us of our natural spirit essence, which vibrates with so much joy and so much harmony and patience and love that it helps us to release those vibrations of resentment, those vibrations of thinking too much, those vibrations of deep depression that are tied up from a memory of our past that is still imprinted on us. Whereas the flower essences are imprinted by flowers. And so they have that good energy that we need in our body in order to feel good. Now, to the same extent, if you're eating junk, then you are vibrating with that junk. You are what you eat. And so it'll add to the distorted vibrations in your body. So, bang, boom, bong, bong. You know what I'm talking about. We're tuning forks. So, my name is Aviva. My intention is to be here for all of you today and to be a tuning fork and to recognize that the songs that I sing in my heart can help everyone feel joy and feel like they have a really healthy wavelength that they can ride easily and with so much fun. What are your intentions out there? Where are my notes for class? Here they are. Give you a second to come up with your intentions. Doesn't have to be deep. It could just be, you know, my butt hurts, my back hurts. Have a drinking problem. I do. I have so many different drinks that I start my day with. Haven't eaten yet, but I've got my coconut water, my Fit Aid. I've got a little bit of my root beer kombucha from last night, and I've got a little coffee that's mixed with dandelion and chaseberry tea. And adaptogenic mushrooms. I'm telling you, this is a very weird place to be, but I like it. All right, we've got a couple of intentions coming in on the side chat bar. Please do like this video and subscribe if you have not yet, and join in on the chat. Let's have some fun. Jabri says his intention is to be back with you today on this relaxing day, and he'd like some attention to his stomach and feet today. What's going on with your stomach? Branches says our intent is to understand. That reminds me of the ready position, where I like talking about, and I haven't done this in a while, but the waist, having feet that stand on the pelvic bones that help you relax that lower back and tuck the pelvis under, but not too much. Oh, so it's emotional, or did you eat something yucky? Let's get into ready position as we wait for everyone's intentions to come in. Our feet are shoulder width apart. Our arms are out to the side like a breeze is holding them up. Those waist feet are standing on the pelvic bones. Your hands are facing back like this. Your shoulders are relaxed and your head's just floating on the neck. Notice your breath. Notice how your breath changes with your body positions. How certain positions might cause a kink in that breath, might cause a distorted vibration that makes it harder to breathe. Natural vibrations open up the breath. All right, let's breathe in our intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release resistance. So today we're going to talk about routine. As we're tuning forks, it takes attention, it takes focus, determination to find those knots and untangle them on a daily basis, even though we just want to sweep them under the rug and ignore them. So I'm going to talk about routine. I'm going to talk about something you can do when you first wake up, something you can do before you go to bed, and something you can do in the middle of the day or before your or after your morning workout. And we're going to talk about just resuming into the tuning fork position, which I will now call it because of this class. It's something that I do while I'm waiting in lines. If I don't feel like doing a form, I usually either do the tuning fork position, aka the ready position, or chi walking, unless I just feel like doing another movement. So let's start with that. Let's talk about the tuning fork position, aka the ready position, aka putting your phone of yourself on the chi pad. Your feet are shoulder width apart whenever you're in the tuning fork position. Your knees are slightly bent. Your arms are out to the side. So this is one position you can just stand in. You can also bring the arms up like this and just feel the chi, like you're hugging the chi. Feel that back relax. Feel the shoulders relax. And it might get you to kind of like crunch out those distorted vibrations, kind of wiggle them out of you. Something we talk about in class a lot are chi feelings. So there are a lot of different ways you can feel the chi. And chi feelings, what they basically are what you experience when you're releasing those distorted, or they call it destructive vibrations, and when you're receiving the good vibrations. You might experience rushes of heat, rushes of cold, the release of certain liquids, like through the lymph, like you might blow your nose, you might swallow, like as you feel things cleanse through your body. It might make you want to spit, it might make you want to scream, it might cause pins and needles, it might cause shakes, trembles, all kinds of different things. And then another tuning fork position is to just bring the arms up where I really feel it so good. And this really shows you that you are a tuning fork. This should have been the profile picture. We are tuning forks. I really feel the vibration. We could do an experiment one day in class where everyone makes a circle and take turns being tuning forks in the middle of the circle. That'd be fun. Maybe we could do that at Golden Drops Cafe on Saturday where I sing. And relax. So those are the tuning fork positions that you can take throughout the day to claim your power. So let's go ahead and start with the morning stretches that you can do to start your day off. Now, it is hard for me to do, but maybe I could just climb on. I set up like my massage table here. That will take too long. I'm just going to show you standing what it is, and you can lie down, okay? We're going to talk our way through it. So if you're lying down, you just bring your arms and legs opposite direction, and you're going to push your feet out and your arms out. Take a nice deep breath in your center and release. And breathe that energy through every cell of your body. You're going to do that again. Breathing into your center Expand that breath to every cell of your body and then breathe out through every cell of your body as you release the hands. So we do it 3 more times. Stretch, release, stretch, release, stretch, release, and stretch. Release. So that first stretch is for your lungs and your large intestine. Now you're still lying down here, and your arms are to your sides like this, and your legs are straight out. And you're going to flex your feet and your hands, breathing in, and then breathe out, pointing your feet and your hands. You're lying down. I'm just demonstrating this standing up, okay? And again. Release. This is for your spleen. This is good for your tummy. And up. Hey, Ernie, what's going on? And up. Down. Up. And down. Now, this next exercise is one of my favorites to do, of course, because it's kicking, and I love kicking. And it's actually really good for toning your leg muscles too. You wouldn't know it because it's like meditative and slow, right? So here you're going to lie down, put your arms above your head, bring your right knee in, and then just kick it out and drop it down. And you're going to go back and forth. 2. Okay, now you're going to bring both knees up to the belly, okay? Now this is really one of the best things you can do for your stomach. I always knew this growing up, even though it wasn't, called Qigong. You just lie down and you fall off the chair. Don't fall off the chair. You lie down and you just bring your knees up to your belly. Lying down, okay? Take a deep breath and then bring the knees to one side, okay? What you're doing is you are dropping all the knees to one side and then keeping your body like this in a lie down position. So you're breathing in and the knees come to the center. And then you breathe out and they come to the side. So you're going to go back and forth again. And your arms are like this. Okay? So keep on going back and forth. Breathe in, the knees up, and then cross the body. Okay, now you're basically going to do like the bridge. So you're going to bring the knees up like this, lying down, right? And you are going to basically lift your hips up, right? So you're going to lift the hips up and down. So breathe in, come up, and then breathe out, let them fall down. I can't do this for you in this little space. Breathe in, come up, and down. But you're lying down. You're not sitting up like me, but I'm just doing this so I can be a part of it. Breathe in and release. Breathe in, release. Breathe in, release. It's a great way to wake up. Okay. And then, in addition to going outside and getting some sunlight in the morning, the kidney one, I love it so much. This is probably my favorite one. You lie down. I always feel my back kind of adjust when I do this. So you're lying straight down and you lift one leg up and one leg is out. Okay. One leg up and then you let it fall all the way to the side and then you bring it back down. Okay. So you're lying down. This is you. And you bring one leg out and then back down. And then we're going to bring the other leg up and then out and then down. Okay. Up, out, down. Now, whichever one felt easier, you're going to bring that leg up and then cross it back and forth. Okay. It feels so good. And you do the easier one 5 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do the other side 3 times. Lift it up, cross over, and go back and forth, all the way back and forth. Okay. Your base, this is your body, this is your legs. Lift one leg up and you go back and forth. That's your head, little ball. All right, good job. Now, there's going to be a bunch of exercises that we do on our tummy. So in order to flip onto the tummy, I like doing the Alexander technique of the, like winding up the clocks. You basically bring the right knee up, bring it across the body, and let the arm roll as that knee comes out and down like this. While you're lying down, you're on the other side, and that left knee comes up, and you lie back down like that. So you're spiraling the body back and forth. About 10 of these. Until you roll all the way onto your belly, and then go all the way onto your belly on the other side. And then you stay on your belly. Now we do the liver one, which is my least favorite one. I just don't like this one. Probably because there's distorted vibrations in my liver that I need to balance out. So here we are on our tummy and we're reaching the right arm and the left leg in the opposite direction. Breathe in, expand that breath to every cell of the body, and then release. And then the other side, left arm, right leg. It's way more fun standing up. Good. All right. Do this back and forth a few times, okay? Oh, that feels good standing. I need to do the, adjust, edit. I need to do this standing. Okay, now you're going to lie down and you're going to kick your heels towards your buttocks like this, back and forth. And you're just lying down like this. And you kick your heels towards your buttocks, back and forth. This is for your bladder. And then you bring both feet back and you grab onto them if you can. You take a deep breath and you expand them up and down. Thanks for the thumbs up. Up and down. You're doing both. I'm just doing one because I can't show you here. And the last stretch is what you see cats do all the time. It's kind of like the downward dog, but on your knees. And what you're going to do is you're going to be on your knees and you're going to bring your chest all the way to the ground. Take a deep breath and then come forward. So you're like kind of going up like this. So you go down and then forward. Down. Forward. Down. And forward. Down. And forward. And forward. So that's a great way to use your bed as a stretching mat before you get out of bed. And it just really tunes up that body before your feet hit the ground. And if you want to take it even further, you can do a little self massage before you get out of bed, like squeezing those shoulders up and release. Yeah. We got to tune up that throat area. I haven't done the opening up of those lymph nodes in a while. Let's go ahead and do that. Open up your fingers like a V. Your right hand, bring it around the left ear, scoop down till you swallow, and then give yourself a little massage. And do that 2 more times. And I'm going to go the other side. Now we're going to lift our right shoulder up. Come back here, earthing mat. And we're going to squeeze our head to the right. And come forward, breathing out. And the other side. Whichever felt easier, do that 4 more times. And then you're going to do 3 times on the other side. Okay. Then we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder and release. And the other side. Whichever was easier, do that 4 more times. Other side. Good. And one more time, double. 2 more of those. Good. And then just kind of like stretch those legs up. If you're sitting down, like, like that, like a little boat, kind of get that all mixed up. So that is the morning routine that you can do to stretch your meridians, aka become the tuning fork of your dreams. Then you go get up, you do whatever you do, and jump in the shower, make breakfast if you drink coffee, whatever you do, go for a walk. And then in the middle of the day or before or after your workout, you can do a little 20-minute tune up with the Qigong. Now, if you don't have time to do a whole 20-minute cleanse, you can do a 5-minute chi walking or chi blossom. So let's start with that. So the chi walking is super easy. You just bring the wrists up gently and then let them drop like feathers. And then you bring out one foot and then let it sink into the ground nice and gently. And you just bring those hands to the side, waist level. And just go back and forth. It's a great way to tune up. If you feel like someone throws negative energy at you, you can do this thing, throw it right back, and then get into that chi walking. Because don't feel bad if someone throws negative energy at you and you think, oh, I shouldn't let it affect me. Well, if someone threw a rock in the water, yeah, the ringlets are going to be there. So unless you're a super Jedi and you literally have a force field around you, which is possible, but it takes a lot of work and time and doing those morning exercises and all kinds of things to get your force field up. If you don't have that, you're going to be affected. And so just doing the chi walking is a way to just get that rock out of your field or any kind of qigong. But chi walking is super easy. So this is the chi walking. And then the Love 100 also takes about 20 minutes actually to do 100 of these, maybe 10 minutes. But you can just do 10 for a quick tune up. I'll do that in just a moment here. This just feels so good. Again, you can just take 10 steps. Let's see how long 10 steps takes. It's 218. That's 1. And take your time with it. Don't rush. Make sure you feel the chi. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm counting every other one. 8. All right, this is 10. I literally took less than 2 minutes. Now let's see about the blooming. So the way you bloom is, again, your feet are shoulder width apart, and you bring your hands down to your thighs, and then you open up like a blooming flower. Just like that. And you can go any level. You can go right here, you can go here, you can go here, you can go here, you can whatever feels right to you. So it might take a little longer than 10 chi walk steps. I think it's going to take at least 3 minutes. 220, here we go. Remember to bend before each one. And don't fully straighten the legs. Always keep a little bend. 7. All right, that's 10. So it's a little bit more than 2 minutes, and the other is a little less than 2 minutes. So it's still just 2 minutes to do 10 of either the chi walking or the chi blooms. And you can take a nice 15 or 20 minutes of tuning up with the Wuji Gong, which is an amazing tune up. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to go through the tuning process. We start with the yin hand being under the belly button, right for women, left for men. Yang on top. And your feet are shoulder width apart, knees are bent. You press in a little bit and shake. Your knees and shoulders go up and down the same direction. Shake, shake, shake. And let's time it. We started around 12:23. I mean 2:23 or 2:22. And one hand out, the other hand out. The bottom hand faces up, the top faces down. So the yin hand faces up, the yang faces down. The yin is receiving, the yang is giving. And shake it out and come to stillness. Be that tuning part in ready position. Make sure your toes are relaxed, lift them up, and then just relax them back down. I'm going to drop that left shoulder and just release it back up, going back and so if you double the chi walking and the blooms into 20, then you're getting a good 5 minutes of chi cleansing, or 25. The numbers are just a guide. Even here we do 18, but I lost count because I was talking. But in the Wujigong form, we do 9 on each side. If you want to do longer, then do 25 on each side. Why not? Totally whatever you feel. And we're going to roll that left shoulder back. You might need more tuning up. And the other side. And the other side. And the other one. Relax that pelvis. And both at the same time. All the way up. Turn the palms out and gently come down like the hands are floating feathers around and around. I'm squiggling. I don't recommend it, but I just can't resist. I'm like massaging myself, feeling the knots. Okay, we're on 4. Do 5 more. I'm going to step away from the screen. Okay, and on this 9th one, nice easy breathing. We're going to come up halfway and reverse directions. Coming down and then up. Okay, this is 3 to 9. Keep going. Okay, and then your yin hand stays above the head, the yang on top of that, fingers spread. And absorb that good. All the way down to your lower dantian, right below your belly button. right, let's bring it down. So it's been about 10 minutes and we've done about 2 parts of the form. We're going to keep going. It's about going to be about 20-25 minutes. Lift that left heel up, bending both knees. You're going to rotate that left knee towards the right. Nice little ankle stretch. Your arms are in that tuning fork position. Underarms are spread. And you're going to rotate the other direction. And relax the heel down. Bring the other heel up, and both knees rotate to the left. Oh, working out those kinks. And the other direction. Oh. All right, then we're going to bring the feet together, the ankles together, the thighs together. You got one leg like an angel, like a mermaid. Bend those thighs a little bit and rotate the knees to the left. Nice and relaxed. Another direction. And now, like a tree in the wind, your feet are shoulder width apart, and you're going to balance to one foot and then the other, putting all the weight on one side and then all the weight on the other. Keeping your feet, your heels on the ground the whole time, even when you're swaying in the opposite direction. Arms do whatever you want. That feels so good. And then land in ready position, absorbing the energy from the earth. So what I was doing right before class that ended up taking way longer than I thought it would was getting on Pandora and requesting that my albums and my songs be part of that radio station. And I noticed that they already were, a lot of them through DistroKid, but they weren't activated. So what I had to do, you might not know if you're not in the music business, but when you upload things to distributors online as a musician, you get a little barcode for each of your songs. And anytime that's swiped by someone playing the song, then you get like 0.001 cent or something like that. So if I get played on Pandora, then it's good just to get some more pennies from heaven, right? Couldn't hurt. But if a million people are listening, then it can be a good amount of money, right? So anyway, as I was doing that, I had to log on I have like there's like 4 different things you have to log on to and all different passwords and all that stuff. Um, there's TuneCore, there's DistroKid, there's Sound Exchange, there's um, CD Baby, and all these have different kind of royalties that you collect. So CD Baby is what I um, registered my earlier songs with, my Painted Truth album. So I got on there to get the code, which I could have just gotten organized and wrote down the code somewhere else. But it was good that I logged on to CDB because I noticed there was a little bit of money waiting for me from the royalties because apparently a couple of years ago they changed the payment method requirements and I didn't get the notification because I don't check that email that much. So then I had to do all that updating in addition to, I thought I was just going to register things for Pandora, but then I had to like update all that payment method on CD Baby. So hopefully I'll be getting that check soon, which is very needed. Speaking of which, if anyone would like to donate to this channel, to this music, to this musician, to this artist, that would be amazing. I don't have a steady sponsor right now or record label paying my bills, so everything is out of pocket. Um, and I love sharing this for free, and I also love donations. So whatever you can do would be amazing. Bring your hands up, 2 fists in front of your belly. Bend the knees like you're holding a ball and rotate to the left and follow that with your hands. So yeah, just listening to my songs on Spotify are a way to pay me back, and I appreciate that. And hopefully you enjoy it. Just watching these YouTube videos. In the other direction. All right, now we're going to open up the legs wide, bend the knees, bring the left arm all the way up to the ear, and just let it drop like a feather. You're bending over. You're going to do this back and forth 18 times all together. I'll be back. And now we're going to reach across the body. Same movement, bending the knees deeply, going back and forth. 18 times all together. All right, and now we're going to do 5 minutes of the Wuji Gong. So yeah, this is about 25 minutes of tuning up here. I'm just gonna do Wuji for 5 minutes, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go a few minutes late too, so I can show you the 5 minute wind down routine at night, along with the foot massage. So enjoy that Wuji till about 2:48. I'm gonna step off the screen. 2 more minutes. Remember to keep your lips parted, a little smile in your mouth. All right. How's everyone feeling? Good job. Qigong. Do you feel tuned up? You feel tuned up? All right. Thank you, Glenn. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the 5, 6, 7 minute routine that you can do to tune yourself up right before you go to bed, which will just make for deeper sleep, quicker going to sleep, and just, yeah, good stuff. So it's just about 5 stretches. That's it for each of your organ pairs, but you start with stretching all of the yin and all of the yang. So even just doing this first yang yin stretch before you go to bed, super easy. You just clasp your hands and just let them fall. Just first of all, centering yourself, taking a nice deep breath. Release. A couple more of those. There we go. Then you rest your hands on your kidneys, on your lower back. This is for all of your yin organs. Take a nice deep breath and gently bring that yin center forward. Again, breathing 3 times. Everything is 3 breaths. Then lower your hands to your thighs and stretching all the yang organs, bending over. Not if you have high blood pressure, and breathing 3 times. So yeah, just doing that yin and yang stretch before you go to bed is better than nothing. Then you're going to link the thumbs together for the lungs and the large intestine behind your back, and you're going to bend over, spreading your legs, and breathe 3 times. Now, if you've taken this class before, you know that there's an in-between stretch that you can do with that, but we're going to skip it for now. We're doing the short version, but of course, you can do Qigong for a whole hour before you go to bed if you want. The next is for your stomach and small intestine. That again was for your lungs and your large intestine. And it's going to be hard for me to show you, but I'm going to explain. You get on your knees and you lean back. Okay? Kind of like a belly dancer move. But you don't have to go all the way back. But if you can, do that and just breathe with your arms up. Next, we've got your heart and small intestine. What you're going to do is bring the bottoms of your feet together, kind of like the butterfly, if you did that in gym class when you were a kid. Bottoms of the feet are together, the hands are under the toes. You drop the elbows and breathe. Breathing is very important. And that's like the letter C. And then we go to the letter D, which is the legs straight out in front of you. And you just reach the arms forward. And the letter E, there's just 2 more stretches, making for a better sleep. What you're going to do is you are going to cross your legs with one leg on the bottom, and you're going to switch them around to see which one feels better on the bottom. And then whichever one is on the bottom, my right leg is on the bottom, you bring that same arm up and in front of you, and then you loop the other hand through that and you lean down. It's like a lowercase letter E. That's for your triple heater and your heart constrictor. So if you're feeling cold, that'll heat you up, and it also helps to protect the heart. And finally, the letter F, you're doing a straddle stretch. How do I do this? Please donate if you want to see my legs for a studio upgrade. So I'm doing a straddle with my legs, and then I'm reaching to one side, so it's like the letter F. Thanks for the thumbs up. And the other side. And by this time, I'm sleeping. It's so relaxing to me doing those stretches before bed. Tuning that fork up. Alrighty, dighties, good job. We're gonna go to the self-massage portion of this class. How you feeling? How you feeling? Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to share with all of us. Stretching the hands. And you're going to rotate the fingers and then stretch them out like that. And massage that point, the lung and large intestine point. The other side. Stretch. Bring it through. And the other side. Messed up. fingers up towards the ceiling, relax the shoulders. Best carpal tunnel stretch. All right, going to the feet. Rotating each toe a few times in each direction, and then pull the toe away from the foot. Ernie, I think I just figured out what your chat says. NMHBU. Is that never mind? How about you? I don't know. Rotate the whole ankle a few times in each direction. Pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. And rub between your toesies. And then find a point on your foot. Hold that for 20 seconds. Find another point. Ooh, I feel that in my back. Sometimes that happens, reflexivity. Oh, let me put my Cash App here to make it easy to donate. That is my Cash App. And I'll put a donation link for other things as well. Thank you to my Patreons. All right, under your knee, on the inside of the leg, find a point, hold that for 20 seconds. If you don't know what to donate, just ask your heart. There's nothing too small and nothing too big. Whatever feels balanced to you. And then on top of your knee on the outside of the leg, find a point. It's so much harder to do with these acrylic nails. And tap up and down. All right. Other foot, please. Rotating each toe a few times in each direction. We're not going to go too much over time. We're already done with one foot. Just turned 3 o'clock now. Doing good, doing good. Rotate. Rotate the whole ankle. Bring the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. And rub between your toes. And find a point and hold that for 20 seconds. Acupressure point on your foot. Most often it's on the bottom, but it might not be. You can use a tool as well if you want. If you have acrylic nails and you can't use your thumb anymore. If you use a tool, you can get acupressure on your hand at the same time. Whew. All right, under the knee on the inside of the leg, 3 to 5 fingers below. Ooh, there we go. And then above the knee on the outside of the leg. This is like going into those distorted wavelengths and literally releasing them with pressure. Positive pressure. All right, beautiful people, tap up and down and brush and tap the bottom of the feet. Good job. Before we bow out, I am going to grab that donation link. Thank you so much to everyone who is donating. You are the best, best, best. Best, 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 best. Here it is. There you go. If you click on that link, you'll find all kinds of fun ways to donate, including becoming a Patreon, who I am about to send the track of the month to. Yep, 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 yep. Any other questions before we bow it out? Bow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you Monday at 11:30. And be sure to check out my recent short video about there being good and evil. I think it's a good summary. It's a good thing to share with people to let them know about Qigong, and it's right there. And what else can I say? Let's bow it out. Let's honor all the ancestors. Gratitude. She she zhang she. Honor all the teachers. Gratitude. She she lao zhu. Filling our hearts with gratitude and compassion, we spread this out to everyone around us because we are tuning forks. All right. Oh, thank you. She is a cutie. She's meditating right now, too. Yeah, the kitty. I had to during my like Wuji Gong, I literally filmed her in the middle of class. I was like, oh my God, she's meditating with us. We have to capture this moment. She was so feeling the chi. She's amazing. So mystical. I'll stick that in the comments here if you guys want to check it out. How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change? Or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? There it is. Any other comments? Any other questions? All right, we got to get the views up. They're going down. Down, 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 down. They're going up. They're going up, 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 up. All right, I'm out of here, beautiful people. This is kind of like a tuning fork. We'll end with this.